Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first concert of the year. First up tonight, we have Jazz A, and the last time they played as a group was Prism 2019, which was December of 2019. That was just one piece, though. Before that, they hadn't played a full set like they are going to do tonight since Pops 2019, which was May 2019. So we're very happy to be back and kind of get things rolling here again. So hope you enjoy tonight's performance. If you are interested in sticking around for the 7:45 performance, I encourage you to do so. If you can kind of see how things shape out with the seating, and then if you feel like you can space appropriately, you're welcome to stay. For tonight with the jazz band, because I feel like it's been such a long time since many of us have maybe heard the jazz band, or maybe you haven't heard them at all. But I encourage you to applaud when you feel the urge. So an appropriate time might be after a solo. So please give those students a lot of support here tonight, and that'd be great. But again, applaud anytime you feel it's appropriate. Yeah. That was not appropriate. So first up tonight, we have a piece called My Man Sam, which was written for Sammy Nestico, who was a famous arranger and jazz composer, and he just recently passed away back in January, so this piece was written in honor of him in his style. So if you're familiar with any of Sammy Nestico's pieces, this might sound familiar. So this piece is going to feature a few soloists. We have Sam Richmond on alto sax, Henry Lease on tenor sax, Matthew Savio on trumpet, and Henry Flint on trombone. Did I miss anybody? Okay, good, great. So please enjoy My Man Sam. A 1, 2, 3, This next piece, around midnight, arrangement, will include four, one by trombone Henry Flint, tenor sax Henry Leese, Sam Richmond on alto sax, and Forrest Williams on trumpet. This is Round Midnight.
One, two, one, two, three, one.
So we've been talking to all the students and all the groups, recently with this upcoming concert about this being a celebration, a renewal for us, so to speak. So this piece, the last piece the jazz band will do, certainly captures that spirit. So this is Mudbug Strut. So what you can envision is, kind of a New Orleans street parade. So just walking down the street, blaring our horns. So hope you enjoy this last piece. It's going to feature 4 solos today. Abigail Johnzik on alto sax, Raymond Chan on bass, Henry Lease on tenor sax, and Forrest Williams on trumpet, and also Henry Flint on trombone. Don't worry, I didn't forget Henry. So I hope you enjoy this last piece, Mudbug Strut.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so here we are with the string orchestra. They were lucky they got to perform last year towards the end of the year outside, so that was really great, but we're happy to be back indoors here as well. So they have 3 pieces they're going to perform for you this evening, and they've been working really hard since the beginning of the year. And you know, every year is a new year and a new group, right? It's kind of like, even if we have returning members and veteran members, and a lot of upperclassmen, every year is still new, and we almost kind of start from scratch. You know, sometimes you do build from year to year, but essentially you're starting from scratch. This year, I would say, really felt like we were starting from scratch just because of the way things have been this past year and a half, but they've really done a great job and have done a wonderful preparation for this first concert. So this first piece is Presto from Haydn's Symphony No. 1. I promised myself I wouldn't talk too much tonight, but there are some things I want you all to know about. First is, I know part of coming to concerts, part of the joy is being able to see all the groups in the instrumental music department. Fortunately, you can't do that tonight. Well, you could try to sneak into that second concert, but we are excited that we're going to try to pull together a Prism concert this year in December. So that's a month from tomorrow. So we got to get started on that. Yes, yeah. So we're really excited about that, and hopefully we'll be able to just do one performance. We'll see how things go, but we're looking at some scenarios where maybe we do 2 performances, so everybody that wants to come can come. So I'm hoping that we can make that happen here in a month. So that'll be a great chance to hear a lot of the other groups, the bands and some of the other groups as well. So be on the lookout for information about that, and tickets coming up soon. And I did want to mention too, our one big fundraiser of the year is the Poinsettia fundraiser, the Poinsettia sale, which is going on now through the 22nd of November. So hopefully you've heard about that. It's on the back of your program, but we're asking all students to do something, right? Try to get some donations from family members near and far, or sell some plants to neighbors and friends and teachers and people they know here in the community. So this will be go a long way for us kind of rebuilding our student activities account, which has been pretty depleted these past couple years. So we'd like to start to do things, and to do things we need money. So thank you for all your support to help us raise some good funds from that sale. So all the students have order forms that they have been given, but you can also go to our website and download a printable order form. We're hoping to have an online order option up on the website soon. So let me know if you have any questions about that. Not right now, but later. So thank you. And also I wanted to announce CC Pops, which is the Concord Carlisle Parents of Performing Students. They're going to be having an open meeting coming up soon here in a couple weeks on November, is it 22nd? Yes, I didn't write it down. The 22nd at 7 p.m. It will be a Zoom meeting. A chance for you to, as parents, to get involved with the instrumental program, and also, it's an umbrella for all the performing arts, drama and chorus as well. So if you'd like to know how you can get involved, that would be a great place to start. We'll be brainstorming some ideas, and I know there's some ways that everyone can help out this year if you want to. So be on the lookout for an email about that as well. So we're going to continue here with the second piece by the orchestra. This is called Dreaming. And kind of want to set the scene here a little bit. The composer wrote this piece for his 2 children. So he tells a story about how he walked into his young children sleeping one night, and they were curled up together in the same bed, and it was just precious, of course. And he just wondered, what are they dreaming? So he wrote this kind of impressionistic piece to kind of portray that feeling that he was having, and possible dreams that they may be having. So I hope you enjoy Dreaming. So this next piece, it's a little bit longer piece. I just want to kind of give you some things to listen for. It's written in what we call an arch form, so much like literature and other artistic forms. There's a structure to it that you can that you can identify some sections. So what you'll hear is kind of 6 distinct sections or styles. And what it'll do is it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here, and then it's going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you'll see the kind of things bookended. You'll hear some returning material. So that's your job tonight. See when you hear some material that's familiar. So pop quiz at the end. So enjoy Century 1, Tucson. welcome everyone to our first band concert in like 500 days. So, thank you for everyone coming to let us share our music with you, because that's one thing we've missed the most, I think, is actually doing this and performing and having a goal and reaching that goal and moving on to the next event. So we've missed that this past year and a half, and honestly, it's been a really hard couple years because we didn't know where we would end up. And the fact that we're able to have some concerts this year and kind of pretty much do things as normal as far as our preparation and the events we're doing, just slightly modified, we're really thankful for that. So, the past, what you're seeing on stage is not easy to do. So no one is made to play an instrument with a mask on, right? So that's a challenge right there. It's really difficult. And number two, the bell covers that you see on the instruments, that's also, no instrument was made to be covered up, right? So the bell is where things resonate, where things really come to life. And we are muffling that, right? So it makes it really challenging to play. And it affects a lot of things, from your tone to your intonation, and just everything. So, but the students that you're going to see here tonight have really overcome those challenges and have really done a great job just kind of going back to business as usual. So it's been a great start to the year. The vibe has been wonderful, and it's just been a pleasure kind of gearing up for these concerts and working with these students. So first up today is our repertory band. Plus a few special guests here. They're going to play two pieces for you tonight. The first one is called Kingsland Suite. Wrong, that's not the title. It's our Kingsland Spring. One thing I want to mention here tonight is that we do have our annual Poinsettia fundraiser happening right now through November 22nd. So if you haven't seen those forms come home yet, maybe ask about that and see what we can do as far as selling some. We don't expect students to go door to door and canvass the neighborhood. We're asking them to reach out to friends and family and close neighbors that you might know, and even consider asking family members that don't live nearby to possibly donate, since they can't purchase a plant. So there's places to donate on the form too. So I was telling the students this week that my nieces and nephews, I have 8 of them in middle school and high school, and they're always texting me saying, I'm doing this fundraiser, and I'm always like, yes, I'll support you. So it's like no question. So invite you to contact your family near and far for some donations. This next piece is called Shadow Cove March. Hope you enjoy. All right, Councilman, you can make your way up now once they clear. I also want to make another announcement about our parent booster organization, CC Pops. We're having a open, open meeting on Zoom here in a couple weeks on November 22nd at 7 p.m. So if you're interested in getting involved with some of the music activities for not just band, but it could be drama, orchestra, and chorus as well. CC Pops is an umbrella support group for all of those groups. So we're looking for some new faces and some new energy for the group. So if you'd like to be involved and have maybe been involved with some of the parent organizations at the middle school level, this would be a great time for you to get involved. So be on the lookout for an email about that meeting coming up, and we hope to see you all be there. Even if you don't want to volunteer to do a specific job, you can still come and learn how you can support the program. Thank you. So we're going to take you through some of our warm-up procedures that we do every day in class. So we actually got introduced to these in Japan. A lot of the Japanese groups use some of these warm-ups, and we've incorporated them into what we do every day. So these are just 4 little short exercises that we do to warm up. So it's not a performance, it's just a warm-up. Beginning of the year, we did a lot of reading. We probably read 20 to 25 pieces and just did a lot of sight reading and just seeing what would fit the group. But I knew I wanted to do something really exciting to start the concert with this group, so I think that fit the bill really well. Also something that would challenge them technically. You probably heard a lot of technical parts in that, so it was great to start the year with that. I tell them if my shoulder hurts, they did their job. So, okay. Contrast to that, I also wanted to make sure we played something beautiful. So, nothing more beautiful than this arrangement of Amazing Grace. So, I see it as kind of a song of hope for the rest of the year and for the years moving forward. So, this is Amazing Grace, which has a beautiful saxophone solo played by Sky Smith. So, enjoy Amazing Grace by Frank Tikelli. Thank you very much. I just want to thank the band for that. That was just beautiful. So I asked them to give more here this week as far as expression and emotion, and I think they pulled it off here tonight. So thank you, band, for that. So, like I was saying earlier, during the first half, we've overcome a lot of challenges with the PPE. We call it performance PPE. And they shouldn't sound this good with all that they have to contend with. So I respect all that they're dealing with just playing an instrument. Like, we just want to play our instruments, right? So I really am thankful for the effort they've given this year. Great vibe at the beginning of the year, and I think it's really going to carry us through the rest of our wonderful things we have coming up. Not a complaint at all as far as dealing with all this stuff. So I couldn't be more grateful for that. Okay, so this next piece is a really popular band piece. It's written back in the 60s, if you can believe it. And it's probably one of the most performed band pieces ever written. It's not performed so much more these days because a lot of the contemporary music is taking over, but it's always good to revisit one of the kind of standard pieces for the band literature. So this is Variations on a Korean Folk Song. I'm going to hand for our percussion section. Thank you so much for showing your appreciation and allowing us to share our music with you tonight. Big announcement, we are doing Prism this year, 1 month from tomorrow, so be on the lookout for information on that. Have a great night. Band students have about 10 minutes of work to do, then we'll dismiss them. So thank you, drive safe.
Feel good about it? Pretty solid.